Good evening, boys and girls. It's Tuesday night, the 24th of March 2020. Welcome along to our very first little tryout quiz night this evening. Nothing too serious, gang. If you've come here looking for a serious night, you are in the wrong place. Do I look like a serious person? Do I look like a serious person? No. Certainly not. Just a couple of minutes and we'll start at 8 o'clock. Good evening, gang. What a beautiful day. What an absolutely astounding day. I don't know if you managed to go out and do your once a day exercise. That's all you're allowed. And by the way, I can see a couple of you sitting a little bit too close. 2 meters, dear. 2 meters you're supposed to be. Please stay 2 meters away from me. Back, dear. Back. Keep back. What's wrong with you? Come back. I know you want to be close to me. I know that. But in these times of trials and tribulations, you must move back. Please move further back from the screen immediately. Good God, man. What is wrong with you this evening? Beautiful, absolutely beautiful day. I didn't go for my usual walk simply because I was waiting in for a parcel to be picked up by... I can't remember who they are now. Can't remember who they were, but the parcel was due to be picked up between 8 and 6. So I got up this morning at 7:30 just to have this parcel picked up. And he came at about 5 o'clock. I think it was about 5:30. In fact, I left the parcel outside the front door. But and he didn't ring, actually. He rang the bell. Well, he did ring. He rang the bell. And then I went to the door and he'd gone and there was a card there saying, thank you for your parcel. So I didn't really need to be there. But that's okay. That's okay. Now, look, check this out. Instead of the mirror ball, I thought, as it's like a school type thing, I've put up my old sixth form blazer. Check that out. No, I was hoping to wear it. No. Actually, I can get it on over my shoulders and my arms, but it's like that, and it's quite painful to wear if I'm honest with you. So there we are, my old sixth form blazer there from the London Oratory School. I thought it'd make a little bit of a different atmosphere on this Tuesday night, okay? So if you're playing this evening, welcome along. As I say, it's nothing too serious. All you'll need is a pen, a couple of bits of paper, all right? Or if you're very modern, you can tap the answers into a computer screen. There is no prize. There's no prize and there's no leaderboard or anything like that. It's not going to be, oh, you're at the top and that. Because basically, someone will cheat. Probably more than one person. If there was a prize or any sort of leader, oh, I'm the king of the jungle and all that old business, be one or two of people who think they are, then it doesn't work because people would cheat. The only person you can cheat when we do this quiz is yourself. So it's up to you. If you want to cheat, that's fine. No problem. But it won't be affecting anyone else. All right, my darlings? So we've got, I think, 5 rounds altogether. I've got 5 rounds for the quiz, and I'll be coming to your messages and saying hello to everyone before we start the quiz. We've got a general knowledge. We've got food and drink. We got music, but not with actual music. It's questions about music. We can't really do a music round. The copyright police can switch us off like that, and it's just... You know how it is. Those of you that do YouTube channels, there's always a lot of people who think they know how it all works. And I'm telling you now, no, you can't play 5 seconds of a tune and that's okay. That's a myth. You can't play 2 seconds of a song and that's okay. I've actually heard, I was watching a video earlier about this whole copyright thing by a very a YouTuber who had millions of views. Millions and millions of viewers and subscribers. And he was saying, even by humming a tune, you could be taken down for that even. Can you believe that? That is absolutely true. So we have to be very, very careful with our bits of music. The bits of music you hear at the beginning and at the end are all royalty-free and paid for. So I'm all right there. So that's the music round. We've got a film and TV round. And we also have a picture round. Okay, we've got a picture round as well coming up. So there we are. Easy as that. As I say, just for fun, no prizes. Basically, I'll read out the questions in rounds. The rounds that you just heard there. At the end of the rounds, I'll give you the answers and just mark them off. All right? Easy as that. We'll try it with the chat box open to start with. Okay? But there's always the possibility that some idiot thinks it's very clever to shout out the answers. and spoil it for everyone else. If that happens, I'll close the chat box while I'm reading the questions. Not for my benefit, for everyone else's benefit. Okay? I'll close the chat box while I'm reading the questions, and when we go to the answers, I'll reopen it then. All right, but we'll see how it goes with the chat box open, so that you can carry on chatting away to each other. And that's it. Now, some of you will like this, some of you won't. If you don't, well, we give it a try, and that's all there is to it. All right. But some of you will like it, I hope, and we'll give it a go. And if it works tonight, we'll perhaps do this on Tuesday nights, at least while we've all stuck indoors and we're not allowed out. Okay, right. Do you want this turning, or is it all right just hanging there? I wasn't quite sure whether you wanted it turning or just hanging there. I think if it's turning, it might get caught up on me. The old school blazer. Have you still got your school blazer? Is Mark Bowles with us? I bet he'd like. Yes, he is. Mark Bowles wants me to wear it, don't you, Mark? I'm sure you should. Right, let's say hello to some of you, and then we'll start the quiz, boys and girls. Who's here today? Hello to Mark Bowles. There he is, right at the top there. Mark Bowles, good evening to you. Hello to Gavin Bass, Rachel Wheatland, MP Dodsworth, evening to you. Welcome, isolators everywhere. Amelia Phillips in the house. Hello to Yvonne Lemon. Paul and Lou, good evening. Nice and early, we certainly are. Mandy Davenport, evening to you. Lovely Mandy. Simon Gilman is there. Subscribe to the YouTube. It didn't come up saying you're live. Yes, it doesn't work for everyone, I'm afraid, Simon. Have you got the notifications set to on? They all need to be set to on. We've had this problem for a few days with various different people. Most people do get the notifications. Therefore, it's either a YouTube thing or something on your settings. All right, Simon. Colin Coates, very good evening, Colin. Mark Cording in the house. Hello, Emily G. Good evening, Emily. Welcome to our little show, Emily. We're usually here in the morning, incidentally. Around about 9:30 in the morning, we like to have a little chat with each other and whatever. Stephen Petty's there. Hello to Finley Trott, GFV, Tay, George Bond, Heidi. Good evening, Heidi. David in Hemel. Evening. Anyone else? Is that everyone? There's Shania, beautiful Shania on the Isle of Wight. Evening, Shania. Heidi, we've done that. Mark Bowles, everyone else. Sean Pye, evening, Sean. Jason Hughes joining us on the side there. Good evening, Jason. Let's have a look there. Sean quite rightly saying there, the longer you stay in, the shorter the period of time, hopefully, that this virus will hopefully die out, at least go down as quickly as possible. We won't see any improvement, though, for 2 weeks. You know that, don't you? There won't be. It will just continue to climb now for at least 2 weeks, by which time then what we're doing now kind of kicks in. And hopefully, if a lot of people stick to what we're being told, it will work, won't it? But we don't know. This is all unknown territory. Good evening to Russ Vernon. Evening to you. Ross is just seeing how it goes tonight. Thank you. Is that everyone there? Amelia went for a lunch walk today. Nice. Hello to Lee Toby. Evening, Lee. Is that everyone now? Mari Lowe's playing as well. Evening, Mari. You're right, my darling. Hello, Mari. Is that everyone? And Colin K. And we're all in the house. Okay, how many we got playing? I don't know how many people we got playing tonight, but you're all very welcome along. And a particular welcome along to our silent viewers. Those people that sit there quietly, sitting on the side, just watching. You play as well. It's only for fun. It's only for fun. All right. Here we go then. Let's start our quiz, boys and girls. I haven't got any logos or any bits of music like that, I'm afraid, this evening. I have got this. If anyone is very, very naughty this evening, you will be getting one of those. The delightful Mandy Davenport, who is head of whips on this channel, has lent me her whip. She popped over and brought her whip around, and I will be whipping anyone who is very, very naughty. And remember, please, gang, when the questions are coming out, don't shout them out on the screen. Everyone wants to play, and you're just making it a bit silly for everyone else. If that does happen too much, I'll close the chat box while I'm reading the questions, all right, to make it interesting for everyone else. All right? Good evening to Ricky Dog. Ricky Dog. Hi, Ricky, baby. Nice to talk to you. Lovely to speak to your father. Yes, he's probably watching at the moment, isn't he? I forgot to text him last night, funnily enough. Here we go then, gang. Round one is general knowledge. Okay, round one is general knowledge. Some of you will find this hard. Some of you will find this easy. I couldn't do a quiz. Okay, I've looked at these questions already. I wouldn't get most of them. So you're not on your own. And I'm serious with that. I'm not a particularly intelligent person. I won't lie to you. I'm not. I'm not intelligent at all. However, I've got the answers and the questions written down on the left of me here. So here we go. Good evening to Guy Bentley. There's our boss, Guy Bentley. Evening, Guy. Ready then? Pens and papers ready. Here we go. General knowledge. Question 1. Into which sea does the Nile flow? N-I-L-E. Into which sea does the Nile flow? Question 1. All right. No one's been timed out. Have a little think. I thought about having a little clock sound or something like that, but you'd get annoyed with that eventually if you kept hearing that like 50 times in a night. Okay, so we give it, I don't know, 15 seconds for an answer. 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Number 2. 3 continents lie on the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name either of the other 2. I don't know, actually, Mark. I didn't count them up. Number 2, 3 continents lie on the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2. Question 2. Actually, 10 seconds is enough, isn't it? 10 seconds per question. Number 3. In American currency, 10 cents makes what? Number 3. In American currency, 10 cents makes what? Question 3. All right. Oh, Finley wants a whip. There you go, Finley. Only because you asked nicely, my darling. Question 4. Afrikaans, it's a language, was developed from which European language? Afrikaans, that's spelled A-F-R-I-K-A-A-N-S. Afrikaans was developed from which European language? Question 4. Perhaps I should have my glasses on. Oh, yes. That's better, isn't it, to do the quiz? Got to have glasses on to do the quiz, dear. Hello to John Glazenbrook. Welcome to the show, John. Welcome. They got cut off during question 1, oh dear. Do not put any answers in the chat box, please. No. Number 5. An autanique. Now that's spelt O-R-T-A-N-I-Q-U-E. An autanique is a cross between a tangerine and what other fruit? I've never heard of it. Have you? Have you ever heard of one of those? I haven't. An autanique, O-R-T-A-N-I-Q-U-E, is a cross between a tangerine and other fruit. And what other fruit? Question 5. Bamba Gascoigne. Evening, my sister. There's Sharon Butler. Evening, Sharon. Heidi, what are you confused about, dear? What is it you're confused about? Here's number 6. What Italian word for scratched drawing, as in drawing, right? What Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? Don't worry, Yvonne. I wouldn't have got any of these questions so far, Yvonne. I'm not joking, so don't worry about it. Some people will find it easy, other people aren't. It's all about having some fun tonight, okay? Once again, number 6, what Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? You can probably guess some of them. Let me see the answer to that. I must see the answer to that. Would I be right? Yes, I would. Sometimes you listen to the question, you can guess the answer, sweetheart, all right? Mark, you're just thick like me, mate. Here's number 7. What musical features some enchanted evening. And there is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. All right. Once again, number 7. What musical features some enchanted evening? La da 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 da. And there is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. Any idea? Evening to Gary Butler. Evening. Here we go. Number 8. What's the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? Number 8. What was the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? Number 8. Any idea? All right. Here's number 9. Which boxer was named the Dark Destroyer? Number 9. Which boxer was named the Dark Destroyer? Question number 9. Do you mind if I just open my window there? I'd rather open the window than turn on the blooming air conditioning. Number 9. Which boxer was named the Dark Destroyer? Well, just a second there, my darlings. I hope I don't get any bees flying. I've noticed some bees flying around today. But big fat bumblebees. Lovely things they are. Do we get an interval? Well, you get an interval. Yeah, I suppose so. Why do you want an interval for? Okay, here's number 10. What was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? Richie Valens, you know the one, the singer. Number 10. What was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? Number 10. There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. All right. Number 11. What is the procedure called when an anaesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? Mark wants to. Oh, okay. We'll have little breaks. Yeah, we'll have little breaks. Number 11. What was the procedure called when an anaesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? Number 11. There we are. Are you not enjoying this, Gary? Never mind, darling. Not everyone will enjoy everything that I do. I understand that, dear. It's impossible. But we might pick up some other viewers. More interesting ones than you, perhaps. Very, very interesting. Don't you find this interesting? You will find this very interesting, Gary, when I read out the answers, dear. Number 12. What poisonous oily liquid occurs naturally in tobacco leaves? There's 20 questions in this round, okay. Number 12. What poisonous oily liquid occurs naturally in tobacco leaves? Number 12. Any idea? Thank you, Guy. Poisonous oily liquid. Number 13. Who had his first UK top 10 hit with Witcher Lineman? Wichita Lineman. I can never say it. Witcher Lineman. Wichita. Witcher Lineman. I know that one. People sing that at the karaoke. Number 13. I reckon you'd be doing quite well if you got sort of 7 answers out of this lot. You know, if you make it too easy, it's pointless. Number 14. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the scales? Number 14. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by the scales? Number 14. There is nothing but... I can't get it out of my head now. That song that's going to go round in my head all night, that is. Very, very annoying, dear. I wonder how much of a break we should have. I could play a little bit of music when we're having a break, actually, Mark. That's an idea. One of my marvellous little royalty-free music things. Number 15. In which country was Rudyard Kipling born? Did he make the cakes? No, that was... He wrote books and made cakes as well, didn't he? Rudyard Kipling. Number 15. In which country was Rudyard Kipling born? Number 15, please. Number 15. Okay. How can you not know how it's working, Sean? I read the answers. I read the questions. You write down the answers. That's what I said right at the beginning. That's it. That's it. Number 16. What is the gemstone for September? Da 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 da. September, calling love. Saturday, September, love. That one. Number 16. What is the gemstone for September? Number 16. Fran's got one. Sing a song. All right. Number 17. What instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? Number 17. What instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? Number 17. Bum, bum, bum. Mississippi saxophone. I wonder what that is. Let's have a look. Oh. Might give you a clue for that one. That's all I'm doing. Number 18. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as what? 1.5 litres of champagne is known as what? Number 18. Who's got a bottle of champagne in there? I thought I had one in the fridge here, but I remembered. I think it's up at the caravan, unfortunately. Yes. No champagne here. Not that I'd drink it anyway. Probably would. I don't think I've ever drunk on my own, to be honest. I know some of you do. Some of you look like you're half cut as it is now. Here's number 19. In alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. Thank you, Russ. All right, number 19. In alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. Number 19. Sean, try, dear. Stop sitting there moaning, dear. Try. I don't care if you've got Parkinson's disease or no arms and you have to write with your feet. You can still join in, dear. Try, love. Try. I'm finding you very trying tonight, to be honest. It's usually me who does the trying. And number 20. Number 20. What is the common name of the aurora borealis? Number 20. What is the common name of the aurora borealis? Right? Okay. There we are. There's a bonus question as well. Bonus question. You should have all your answers there. I'll come to your messages in a moment. Good evening to High Grade Gaming. All right out here. Hope you're well there, where you are. Okay, the bonus question. Ready? What does the first letter of each answer spell out? So if you put the first letter of every answer, you'll have something. What does it say? Okay? Rightio. Congratulations, everyone. No one's on there shouting out the answers. So thank you for that. It just spoils it for the other people who are playing if someone starts doing it. And it's quite possible. I know the usual suspects that would be doing that. But that's how it is. Sean's off to the naughty quarter. Sean has just emailed in some of his answers there. So thanks very much for Sean, which I've just printed off there. Thanks very much for that. Sean has asked me to show you some of the answers there that he's been writing down. So not bad there, Sean, I must say. Not bad. That's a good effort. Just a moment. In fact, hang on, Sean. Hang on, Sean. Just a minute. 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 I'm going to give you a white star for that. There you go. Look, a white star. Well done. We do like to laugh at our almonds, don't we? Right. Okie doke. Now, I think I'll give you the answers to each round as we go on, rather than all the answers at the end. The reason being is that one or two of you might think, nah, this is not for me, and you want to come out of it, but you want to know what the answers are before you come out of it. And that's understandable. You know, this is not going to be for everyone. All right, so there we are. Emily's enjoying the quiz while in quarantine. That's why we're doing it. That's why we're doing it with nothing else to do, really. Did I see someone say is Holby on tonight, Mandy? I'll have to watch that on the iPlayer later. Right, I'm going to give you the answers now. I'm going to give you the answers now, boys and girls. If you want to, you can tell us how many questions you've got right there. I'll just put yes. Use the chat box to chat to each other. That's what it's there for. Okay? It's just a quiz night tonight, High Grade Gaming. Just a quiz night. We've got a few rounds of questions coming up, all right? Here we go then. Question number 1. In which sea does the Nile flow? The answer is the Mediterranean. The Mediterranean. Okay? So if you're doing that bonus question, the first letter of the bonus question answer will be M. All right? M. Number 2. 3 continents lie on the Tropic of Capricorn. South America is one. Name any of the other 2, and they are Australia or Africa. Australia or Africa. In the question, it just says name one of the other 2, so only 1 point there, okay? Only 1 point there. Keep an eye on your own points. Number 3. In American currency, 10 cents makes a what? Now, I would have got this one, and the answer is dime. D-I-M-E. D-I-M-E. You're not thick, Mandy. You're not thick, darling. Number 4. Afrikaans was developed from which English language? Number 4. Afrikaans was developed from which English language? And the answer is, number 4, Dutch. Dutch. So for that bonus question, you'll now have M-A-D-D. Any idea what it could be yet? Evening to Joey Mellon. Evening, Joey. Holby is on early. Is on now, is it? Oh, I'll watch that later. Excellent. Excellent. Mick says, now you know why I hated school. Oh, me too. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Hated it. Number 5. An oranique is a cross between a tangerine and what other fruit? Number 5. The answer is, and I must admit I could have guessed this one, an orange. That kind of makes sense. An orange. Okay. Number 6. What Italian word for scratched drawing can be found on walls all over the world? Did you guess this one? Did you guess this one? The answer was number 6, graffiti. Graffiti. That one, I must admit, I probably would have guessed that one all right. I got that one. Thanks very much. High Grade Gaming sending in a £2 super chat as a little thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. High Grade Gaming. Going to buy me a nice hanging basket. Thank you. Not nectarine. No, that wasn't. Where did we get to? Number 6. Number 7. Number 7, boys and girls. What musical features some enchanted evening and there is nothing like a dame? There is nothing like a dame. The answer is South Pacific. South Pacific. Okay. Number 8. What is the name of the first manned lunar landing mission in 1969? The answer of number 8 is Apollo 11. That's X1. Apollo 11 is the answer to that. Okay. Oh, Ricky, have you got it yet? Have you got it? Keep writing down the first letters of the answers, or just write down the ones that you know, because you might be able to work it out from what you've got. Okay. Number 9, which boxer was named the Dark Destroyer? And some of the boys would have got this one. The answer is Nigel Benn. Number 9, Nigel Benn is the answer to number 9, okay? Number 10, what was the name of Richie Valens' girlfriend? Number 10's answer is Donna. Donna. Did you get that one? Donna. Donna. Music people. Number 11, what is the procedure called when an anaesthetic is injected close to the spinal cord? Well, I don't like needles, to you. Oh, no, dear. Oh, the pain. The number, answer 11, is an epidural. An epidural. Not a very pleasant experience. Some of you have had ladies who have had babies. I know, I think some of you had those, don't you? An epidural. Number 12. What poisonous oily liquid occurs naturally in tobacco leaves? Number 12. The answer to that one is, of course, number 12, nicotine. Easy as that. Nicotine. Nicotine. Feel free, once we're doing the answers, if you want to type them in there, what you put, then feel free to do so. You know, it's only one of the questions. When I'm reading out the questions, I ask you, please not to pop in the answers there, because it'll upset everyone else, and it doesn't kind of work. Number 13, I would have got this one. Who had his first UK top 10 hit with which alignment? And the answer, of course, is Mr. Glenn Campbell, who also did Like a Rhinestone Cowboy. Da 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 da, like a star-spangled rodeo. Ba ba ba, like a rhinestone cowboy. We need a whip for that. Like a rhinestone cowboy. Da da. Love it. I used to do that at karaoke. I must remember to do that when we go back and do the karaoke again. If I've still got a job. You might be sacked by Guy Bentley, who's with us today. Evening to Ray Reynolds. Evening, Ray. Evening, Ray. You're not too late. We're just doing the first round at the moment, okay? There's 200 rounds. We're going on to about 2 o'clock tomorrow morning. Is that all right with everyone? Well done, Yvonne. What do you mean, lovely to watch a normal person? There's nothing normal about me, high-grade gaming. I'm telling you that now, my love. Number 18. Sorry, number... Oh, hang on. We've jumped forward a bit there, haven't we? Number 14. Number 14. You should have got this. Number 14, people. Which sign of the zodiac is represented by scales? By the scales. And the answer is Libra. 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 Did you get that? I personally am an Aquarius. This is the dawning of the angel Aquarius. Keep carrying on. Carry on, Fran. Surge forward, darling. Number 17. What instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? Number 17. The answer is the harmonica. The harmonica is number 17. Do you know what I'm going to do? As we're not... This isn't like this is a different show to what we do. I'm going to turn off the slow mode, okay? For this particular show. Let's see how that goes. Okay, slow mode should now be off. All right? And the reason is you're tapping away to each other there rather than to me. So I think that might work for the quiz night. I've turned off the slow mode for now. Don't start complaining if I'm missing messages off, okay? All right? There we are. All right? Where did we get to now? Richie Gallons, spinal cord, tobacco leaf, witch alignment, zodiac. Here we go. Here we go. Number 15. In which country was Rudyard Kipling born? In which country was Rudyard Kipling born? Number 15. And the answer is India. Anyone been to India? Never been to India. A very good friend of mine went to India about 20 years ago. Sadly, didn't come back. He got, I think it was cholera over there and died there. Dreadful. But Guy's been to India, actually. Guy's been to India. Number 16. What is the gemstone for September? Number 16. What is the gemstone for September? And 16, the answer is sapphire. Sapphire. Okay. Number 17. What instrument has been nicknamed the Mississippi saxophone? The answer for number 17 is the harmonica. The harmonica. He was a famous harmonica player, wasn't there, years ago? Ray Reynolds would know that. Guy Bentley went to India, that's right. Guy went to India twice now. I think it's been twice. Went to see crocodiles. And the guide was like a 10-year-old boy, seriously, who started throwing stones at these crocodiles to make them move. Dear me. Madness. Amelia wants a whipping this evening. There you go, darling. Yeah, mouth organ, I would say, Rachel. Yeah, why not? Mouth organ's fine. Same thing, darling. Same fine. Right, number 18. 1.5 litres of champagne is known as what? The answer, of course, for that one, 18, I would have got that one, a magnum. A magnum of champagne. I'm not a great drinker. I have like 2 glasses is my absolute limit. I have the really expensive one. You know, the one, the pink one. I can't remember what it's called now, but when I go out, I won't be going for a while now. When I go out to afternoon teas, you know, you get that nice. Oh, it's so nice. It doesn't hurt when it goes down your throat either. Thank you, Ray. Larry Adler was the bloke who used to play the harmonica thing on the telly and all that. Years and years ago. You don't see anyone really playing those now, do you? In fact, there used to be a bloke who used to come down to the karaoke nights in Camden Town called Mo. There's a little Indian bloke he was, English though, so I beg your pardon, that's incorrect. A bloke of Indian appearance, quite old, with glasses, and he used to bring a harmonica. Don't know if any of you ever saw him. You may have seen him, Guy. Anyone who used to go to my karaoke sort of about 4 years ago, and he used to come to all of them. Great character, great character. We like characters. Number 19. In alphabetical order, name the 3 particles that make up an atom. They are, you can have 1 point for each one, all right? Electron, neutron, and proton. Electron, neutron, and proton. It's number 19. And number 20, what is the common name of the Aurora Borealis? I would have got this one. The answer is the Northern Lights. That's something I'd like to see, the Northern Lights. Never seen those before. Apparently, you know, they do all sorts of trips to Norway and Iceland, I think it is, where they have the Northern Lights. But if you're going to see you shouldn't really book a holiday to try and go and... Well, yeah, you should. But don't make your holiday around seeing the Northern Lights, because there's a damn good chance that you won't see anything. They say that, you know, if you're going to go on holiday to see the Northern Lights, book a holiday and arrange all different things to do. And then if you see the Northern Lights, you've got to be a little bit lucky to be able to actually see them. You can go on like a 2-week holiday and they just don't come. You know, it's not like someone switched them on and off, so that's it. I heard that they can come very late at night. And I saw a story in one of the papers once that this bloke had gone on, his family had gone on holiday, and they were all sitting in a bar about, I don't know, 11, 12 o'clock at night, and then this bloke comes in and said, "Okay, everyone, if you'd like to come outside now, the Northern Lights have appeared this evening." And they go outside and there's all these beautiful flashes of wonderful colours and things like that. Oh, it'd just be amazing, that would. Whether or not you could actually get a decent video of them with an iPhone, I doubt that. The iPhone doesn't seem to do very good nighttime videos. The opening sequence that you see when I do a nighttime show, that's done with the iPhone, and it's a bit muddy. It's a bit muddy. I probably need a sort of decent camera for that. My brother-in-law would be able to advise me on that, I would imagine. But you do need a sort of decent camera, I think, really, to do sort of nighttime vision and all that. That's very, very misty, mine, as you saw. Did you see it earlier? Those of you that weren't with the show early enough, let me just pop this up for you there, and just give it a second or two to come in, and you'll see exactly what I mean there. All right, as you can see, it's not particularly good at all, is it? You know, you can't really see that. You're supposed to be able to see street lights and cars, but it's oh sorry, it's a bit loud, that is, but it's really not clear at all. So there we are. There's your answers. And the bonus answer, I'll ask you, did anyone get the bonus answer? The bonus question 21 was, what does the first letter of each answer spell out? Did anyone get that? Did anyone get that? Right, let's have a little look here then. Amelia went to India, but that was when I was very, very small with my parents. You probably don't remember it, do you, Amelia? I'd like to go to other countries, really. I just don't like to travel. Not even when the planes are running. I hate it. I find it very inconvenient having to get on a plane and go anywhere. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Thank you, Amelia. George wants a whip as well. There you go, George. George wants a little bit of a whip. A lot of people asking for a good whipping tonight, so feel free if you haven't had one yet. Don't be greedy, though. Don't be greedy. Thank you, David. David's got it there. Noel Coward is a clue. David's got it there. David's doing it. Martin has it. Martin's got it, has he? Martin's got it. Once again, gang, if you wanna look the answers up and cheat, that's entirely up to you. You're not cheating anyone here. You're just cheating yourself, really. And some of you may indeed want to play along like that as I read the answers. Read the questions, check out the answers, and just write them down. Entirely up to you how you play this. The choice is yours. Well done, Paul Atkinson. Didn't even know you were there, Paul, sitting there quietly on the side. One of our silent viewers. Hello, Paul. Mad Dogs and Englishmen. Mad Dogs and Englishman was the answer to the bonus question there. Congratulations. Was it Chris Rules? No, it wasn't Chris. Right, add out your questions just for a bit of fun. Tell us how many you got. There's going to be no leaderboard or anything like that, okay? Just as a matter of interest, tell us how many you got right there. And now is your time to go and have a wee. Off you go, Mark. Anyone who wants to go to the toilet now, perhaps get a little cup of tea or something like that. We'll give it a few minutes before we do round 2, assuming, of course, you want another round. Rachel, I can't lie to you. The crickets and the sound of the noise and the car, that was dubbed over the top. That was actually a sound effect. That was a sound effect that I got from somewhere else. I belong to a couple of people have been asking where do I get my music from as it's royalty free. There's a company called Epidemic Sounds. Epidemic Sounds, and on there that's where all my music comes. All the music you hear on this show comes from a company called Epidemic Sounds. I was introduced to this by Martin, my brother-in-law, who's with us this evening, and you pay £10 a month, and for that you are able to use their entire catalogue of music and sound effects for that £10. That's a blooming good deal. And they have a connection with YouTube, some sort of connection. So you type in your YouTube channel, then they tell YouTube that you're paying them and everything's fine. And then you don't get a problem. Don't get a problem. And one of the biggest issues that YouTubers run into is this copyright thing. There's all sorts of people that, are experts on this and they're not. The biggest myth is that you can pay just a few seconds of a song. No, I'm afraid you can't. You might get away with it. You might not, but you're not supposed to play any music, not for a second or anything of any song that's ever been out without having the express permission of the publisher. That's just how it is. It's a complete pain, all right? This sort of thing was set up to stop people nicking, say, for example, I don't know, Dua Lipa physical. I could take Dua Lipa and play it to you and then sell it to you, you see? That's what it was set up to stop. But unfortunately, everything else gets caught up in it as well. When you and I are having a little bit of fun here, how many people we got? Oh, 47 people. That's surprising. 47 people are playing this. Only 46 now. One's gone already. 46 people are playing this. And to play a little bit of music to me, is not harming anyone. But we're not allowed to do it. It's not like we're making any money out of this, is it? But that's how it is. You see, so for £10 I can use Epidemic Sounds is the name of the company. Have a look if you want to do your own channel, and it's a pretty good way to do that. It's Mark Bowles' birthday tomorrow. Is it really, Mark? Oh, what a shut! I was going to come over to your house as well in a pair of small white shorts. Well, how do you want me tomorrow? Do you want like rugby outfit, football? Oh, grey tracksuit bottoms. That's what you want, isn't it? Grey tracksuit bottoms and a hoodie, and signs as I come to your house. I go like that. With one of those hats on, back to front possibly. Is that what you want, Mark? Keep up to date with the tunes. Absolutely. Funnily enough, Ricky, I got to be honest, while I've been DJing at Central Station, I've fallen way, way behind with the tunes. I think, and Guy will tell you this. Hello to Paul Jordan. Good evening, Paul. Welcome to the show. Guy knows I'm used to playing old songs there because we have an older crowd. But more recently, over the not last 2 weeks, because of course I haven't been there now, but recently I started updating the music, so into slotting newer tunes, because at the end of the day, you've got to keep new people coming in and possibly trying to attract some young people, as well as keeping everyone else happy and mixing it up a little bit more. So I have actually been purchasing loads of new music. Dua Lipa, I'm a big fan of Dua Lipa. What's the other song that she does? See if I've got it on here. No, that's not on there, that one. Well, I haven't entered it yet. I'm a bit of a fan of Justin Bieber's music, I must say. I think it's excellent, Justin Bieber. There was another Dua Lipa one. I obviously haven't added it to the system yet that I got. Dance Monkey, love that tone, Dance Monkey song. Who else have we got here? Jax Jones, I think he's fantastic. Yeah, so quite up to date with the music. Just because one is older doesn't mean one doesn't know. I quite like listening to Roman Kemp in the morning. I just imagine him sitting there on the chair doing his DJing. Wonderful, lovely little voice. All right, let's see how many tunes you've got there. John got 10, congratulations. Mark got 9. You see, that's not bad, Mark. I don't know how you can say you're thick when you got 9 of those right, because I'm telling you now, I would not have got 9 of those. David in Hemel got 17. You're right. Honesty is the best policy. If you want to cheat and put 21 for the first one and 20 for the second one, 20 for the third one, 20 for the fourth one, we know you're cheating anyway. But remember, there is no leaderboard. You are only cheating yourself. It's up to you how you want to play this. Entirely up to you. But it's interesting to see what people say. Mick Davenport, 16. Well, you're certainly not a thicko, are you, Mick? Congratulations, Mick. Martin got 15 with the bonus as well. Thank you, Sharon. Are you playing together, you and Martin, darling? I would imagine you're just playing together. Not like that, no. Oh, God, I'm just imagining my sister does. I wish I hadn't said, I feel ill. Are you playing the quiz together? I should have said, Sharon. Guy and Paul got 11. That's not bad, 11. George Bond's got 10. George has got the help of Amazon with him today. Ricky's having another red wine. Have another one. What do you mean you've missed the quiz? We haven't finished it yet, Michael. We're going on to round 2 in a minute, dear. Don't worry. This is going to go on all night, my love. Longest show ever. I don't actually know how many we're going to do. I've got 5 rounds here. We might not do all of them. I don't know yet. We'll see. Amelia missed the first game. Doesn't matter, Amelia. There's another round coming up, darling. Okay. I've done the birthday. Up to date with the tunes. Where are I? Did you hear my singing on Facebook? No, I didn't, Rachel. Didn't hear you singing on Facebook, darling. I've been quite busy today, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow. Tomorrow's the chat show. I'm trying to keep this quiz night tonight with a little bit in the middle, all right? Budgie Smugglers, is that what you want me to wear, Mark? Oh, I don't think I've got them anymore. I chucked them out. I thought no one wants to see a middle-aged, balding, slightly overweight man with budgie smugglers on. You don't know, do you? It's not like I've got a nice body or anything, you know. MP's back from the bath already. Oh, dear. He's scraping off a few more layers, are you? Where are we now? Some of us are in pairs, like Matt and I and Guy and Paul. So yeah, we got pairs playing as well. Pairs. No pear for me, I'm afraid. Not even an apple or an orange, sadly. What a shame. Never mind. Russ loves the quiz. But he's too busy to play. That's all right. You enjoy yourself. David, IDGAF. No, it's not that one either. I don't think it's that one. There's another song by Dua Lipa, and I can't remember what it is, David. Can't remember. Is it Don't Stop or something? Do you want me to have a look? See if I can find it on my system. I'm sure I've got it on here. I'm sure I bought that one. 1 minute. Where's my music? There it is. Dua Lipa. I like her name. She's pretty, isn't she? Dua Lipa. No, it's not on there. I'm sure that was on there as well. I'm positive that. Or was it 19? No, hang on a minute. That's 2020. Might be 2019, mightn't it? Oh, that's why I can't find it. Hang on a minute. Dua Lipa. Possibly. Don't Start Now. That's it. Don't Start Now. That one. I'd love to play you a little bit, but I don't dare do it because we'll have the copyright police out in the force, dear. Congratulations, Tony King, 16. He got 16 on there. 16. Well done. That's good. That's a really, really good score there. Congratulations. Ricky's a fan of Justin Bieber's hair. I'm sure you are, Ricky. Guy says the music is perfect on Saturday nights. Thank you, Guy. Rachel got 5. Doesn't matter, Rachel. It's all about joining in, love. It's a little bit like karaoke nights, Rachel. You know, doesn't matter if you're a top singer like me or you're a terrible singer like David in Hemel. Doesn't matter. It's all about taking part. All about taking part, my love. Okay. My sister's doing some colouring. She started doing colouring books. High Grade Gaming got 4. Ricky got 10. It's not bad. Let's have a look. Simon got 17. Blooming good score, Simon. That's the one, Ricky. Yeah, Don't Start Now. That's it. Don't Start Now. Can you have another point for that? No. No cheating, dear. No favouritism. No favouritism. All right? By the way, gang, when we finish the show today, we'll be doing raffle tickets as well. You get another lot of raffle tickets on a Tuesday night. All right? So hang around for that. Okay, let's do round 2. Round 2. Round 2 is food and drink. I can hear you. Stop that now. Oh, I heard that. Oh, we don't like that one. Food and drink is round 2. All right? Okay, pens ready. Get ready to tap on your keyboard, whatever you're doing. Here we go. 15 questions in this round. Number 1. Who were once again, if I can ask you, please don't type in the answers to the text box because you're then upsetting everyone else who's trying to play along. If someone starts doing that, I'll just close the text box while we're doing the questions and reopen it then. Oh, come on, Mark. How long does it take you to go to the toilet unless you've got an enlarged prostate gland, have you, my darling? Or some sort of water infection where it won't come out properly. You want to get one of those pipes put in a catheter. Very useful. You can walk around for hours then and not have to go to the toilet if you have a catheter in. Hey, are you ready? God's sake, man. Here we go. Number 1. Yeah, punishment for moaning. That's what we need. Punishment for moaning from Mandy. Thank you, Mandy. Punishment for moaning. Here we go. Number 1. Who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? Number 1. Who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? Number 1. Tina's writing the questions down there. Well done, Sean. You see? Online karaoke, there's a real problem doing that, John. If you ask me in between the 2 rounds, I'll tell you about that, all right? I just heard a bleep then. Did anyone hear a bleep then? Just heard a bleep. I don't know what that was. Don't know what it was. Number 2. What line follows 15 men on a dead man's chest? Okay. Food and wine this is, remember? Food and drink, rather. Number 2. What line follows 15 men on a dead man's chest? Number 2. Okay. Sam, that's my old school blazer. 6th form, London Oratory School. Number 3. In which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? Number 3. In which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? Number 3. Oh, Mark's got a cup of tea. Oh, is it tea you drink? Let me write that down. Tea and full English tomorrow? And full English for Mark's birthday. There you go. Okay. Pop round here and I'll get that sorted for you tomorrow. Leave her indoors at home. Wait, is her name Tina as well? I think your missus's name is Tina as well. Tell her you're going out tonight, but don't tell her you're coming here, dear. All right. Number 4. Which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart hit in 1990? Number 4. Which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart hit in 1990? Number 4. This is food and drink, remember? Food and drink, gang, okay? I'm enjoying this. I've got to think about anything. I'm just reading out bits of bleaking questions. That's all I'm doing. But it's nice to be together to do it, isn't it? Eurovision question. Ba 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 ba. Not this year, lovey. Bye bye. What a shame. No Eurovision Song Contest here. But number 5. Which UK act won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981? Number 5. Which UK act won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981? I can't believe. How long is that ago then? That's number 5. 81, 91, 01, 11. 39 years ago. Can you make that up? 39 years ago that was. Gosh. No, I can't hum you the tune. I know I've got a lot of fans on here of people who like me singing. Mick Davenport is a big fan of mine singing. A big fan of mine singing. Huge, enormous fan of mine singing. But I can't fill in the time with lots of songs. Poor guy's not doing too well this time. Yeah, social distancing, please, boy. Keep back from those screens. Thank you, Fran. Keep back from those screens. Number 6. Which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on an island with Christopher Atkins? Number 6. Which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on a desert island with Christopher Atkins? Number 6. What could that be? Question number 6. Who could it be? Tina's not happy. She was loading the dishwasher. Poor Mark's not doing too well either on this round. Never mind, Mark. It's not about the score. It's about the taking part, my love. It's about the taking part. Here's number 7. Which Wurzel's hit song had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca? Oh, all right then. Una Paloma Blanca, I'm just a bird in the sky. No one can take my freedom away when the sun shines on the mountain. Yeah, that's the one. Once again, number 7. Which Wurzel's hit song had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca? Number 7. Numero sept for our international viewers. Number 8, written by Neil Diamond. He's got Parkinson's disease, hasn't he, Neil Diamond? Written by Neil Diamond, number 8. Which song was UB40's first number 1 UK hit? Number 8. Written by Neil Diamond, which song was UB40's first number 1 UK hit? Number 8. Mark Bowles is looking to spending his birthday with me tomorrow. Oh dear, you better get a good night's sleep, Mark, because I'm going to keep you up all day tomorrow. The entire day we will be doing physical activities, my dear. Number 8, written by Neil Diamond. Which song was UB40's first number 1 UK hit? Number 8. All right. Number 9. Which drink translated into English means Aunt Mary? I wonder if you can guess this one, could you? Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Number 9. Which drink translated into English means Aunt Mary? Number 9. Ricky Dog's coming up from behind, aren't you, Ricky? Hopefully one day. Oh no, don't bring a. Oh, Mark wants to bring his leotard. No, dear. No leotard. Shorts, dear. Proper boy shorts. Men's shorts. Don't come in any girly dress because you won't have the door opened if you come. Anything looking like no disrespect to you ladies. But please, that's not for me, darling. I think there's something very sick about fancying a woman and a woman fancying a man. It's just not natural. I think it's a phase most people are going through. I think you find that most people are, in fact, gay. It's not right, you know, women and men together. It just it sends shivers up my back just thinking of such a thing. It really does. Here's number 10. Here's one for you, sports people. Which former English rugby union captain is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana? You must get this one, surely. Number 10. Which former English rugby union captain is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana? Number 10. Who could that be, my dears? Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba. Done it. Number 11. What is the four-letter name given to a horse's ankle? Oh, the gym shorts. Yes, please, Mark. Don't wash them. I love the smell. Number 11. What is the four-letter name given to a horse's ankle? Number 11. How does this compare to the quiz I used to do in the pub, Ricky? Is it very similar? As a matter of interest. I'm in the box, so I can't see it. You're outside the box. As a matter of interest, when you used to come to my quizzes, Ricky used to come to the quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar. And how does this compare to that? Is it very, very similar? I'm imagining that it is, but I might be wrong. Number 12. Which novel by Laurie Lee set in Gloucestershire was on the approved list of books for secondary schools in England and Wales in the 1980s and 90s? Number 12, so if you was at school then you might well know this one. Which novel by Laurie Lee set in Gloucestershire was on the approved list of books for secondary schools in England and Wales in the 1980s and 1990s? Number 12. Numero 12. I don't know what French is for 12. What's French for 12? All right. This is all right, isn't it? It's all right, isn't it, for a laugh? Number 13. What name is given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? I think I know that one. Yes, I've got that. Number 13. What was the name given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? Number 13. So the atmosphere's still there. Yeah, good. I'm glad it is, Ricky. Without the bleeding lefties in there. They were dreadful. Champagne socialists in that place. That's all they were in there. Champagne blooming socialists in that pub, weren't it? I think it was a bit too centre right for them, to be honest, in there. I got that opinion anyway. Ricky, you reckon you've got smarter? Is that what you think, is it, darling? Here's number 14. Phillips, London and Ratchet are all type of what? Number 14. Phillips, London and Ratchet are all types of what? Number 14. If you've just joined us this evening, very good evening to you, boys and girls. There is a chat box going on. Most people are actually not in the chat box. They're listening there and watching quietly. So either take your pick, join in with the chat, or just sit there and see if you can enjoy what we're doing this evening. All right. So a very warm welcome to our silent viewers once again. And finally, number 15. Now, I need to say this very carefully. If you see FCUK on a T-shirt, what does the FC stand for? Number 15. If you see FCUK UK on a T-shirt. What does the FC stand for? That's number 15. Ricky's got his crisps ready. There you go. There are our 15 questions, boys and girls. All right. How did you get on with that lot? I'm going to read you the answers now. Stand by with your correcting pens. Ray Reynolds is there. He used to enjoy the quiz at the King's Head. Tell him about Bradley Walsh again. Oh, yes. I bumped into Bradley Walsh in the King's Head Theatre Bar once. I was walking around with this microphone doing this quiz. And I needed something from behind the bar quickly. I can't remember what it was. And anyway, it was fairly busy on this particular night, I remember. And I was standing behind someone who was ordering a drink, but I was lost in the moment, if you see what I mean. I didn't really notice someone ordering a drink until I shouted over, can you get me that bottle down quickly, please? And then this bloke looked at me and I said, oh, I'm ever so sorry, I didn't mean to push. And it was Bradley Walsh. I said, oh my God, it's a star. I'm sorry, Bradley. He said, no, that's all right. He said, I can see you're at work. You're all right, mate. No, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to push in. I just need that. He said, yeah, I understand. I can see you're at work. He said, carry on, mate. He said, by the way, I like your jacket. It was really nice to talk to. Proper down-to-earth bloke. A little bit like most of you on here. I'd imagine most of you on here are sort of fairly down-to-earth. I like to think of myself as down-to-earth. I don't, and he really was ever so nice. He was, that bloke. So there we are. Okay, you could call this 20 questions, but there's only 15 questions, Ray. Gavin isn't very good. Don't worry, Gavin. I wouldn't be very good at this either. Seriously. All right, Russ is carrying on as a silent viewer. That's it, Russ. Right, here come your answers. Okay, 1 point for each correct answer, unless I tell you otherwise. Question 1, you can have 1 point for each of the names, okay? Number 1, Pepsi and Shirley. 1, 1, 2, 2. Okay? So if you've got one of those, 1 point. If you've got them both, 2 points. Pepsi and Shirley. You see where the food and drinks coming in here? Pepsi and Shirley. Number 2, Yo Ho Ho and a bottle of rum. Oh, I'm not reading you the questions, am I, silly git? Number 1, who were Wham's female backing singers that went on to have a solo career? Number 1 was Pepsi and Shirley. Number 2, what follows the line, 15 men on a dead man's chest? It's yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. That one? All right. Number 3, in which film did Sylvester Stallone play Kurt Russell's cop partner? The answer was Tango and Cash. Number 4, which song gave Alana Miles a top 10 UK chart hit in 1990? The answer was number 4, Black Velvet. Black Velvet, da 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 da. That one, yeah. Number 5, which UK act won the Eurovision Song Contest in 1981? I'm gonna tear it up. And then I'm gonna speed it up, and then I gotta slow it down. Gotta get used to da 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 da. I'm making your mind up. At which point do you want me to rip off my own skirt, Mark? Making your mind up. Making your mind up, okay? That's number 5. MP Dodsworth is also a silent viewer. He's also turned the sound off. Number 6, which movie saw Brooke Shields deserted on a desert island with Christopher Atkins? The answer for number 6 is Blue Lagoon. Do you remember that? My God, that's old now. Blue Lagoon. Number 6, 2 really good-looking people in that, weren't they? I mean, I could have played the part myself, to be honest. Let's be honest with you. Even now, when there's someone else who cares, when there's someone who is waiting home for you, even now, Sorry, quite carried away then. Number 7. Which Wurzel's hit song had the same tune as Una Paloma Blanca? And it was, of course, I Am a Cider Drinker. You probably put the other one. But the answer is I Am a Cider Drinker. I am a cider drinker. That one. Remember? Number 7. Number 8, written by Neil Diamond. Which song was UB40's first number 1 UK hit? The answer is Red, Red Wine. Duh, duh. Ba, 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 ba. If you watch UB40 doing that, the lead singer, good-looking lad he was as well, keeps doing this. Watch it. Watch the YouTube video and you'll see the lead singer keeps doing that all the time, licking his top lip. Perhaps there was some alcohol on there, so I don't know. So that's that one. Number 9, which drink translated into English means Aunt Mary? Number 9, the answer is Tia Maria. Tia Maria. Okay, number 9. Number 10, which former English rugby union captain is rumoured to have had an affair with Princess Diana? Number 10 is Will Carling, of course. Will Carling. Mandy's got one right. Congratulations, Mandy. Doesn't matter how many you get right. It really doesn't. Number 11, what is the 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle? And it is a hock. H-O-C-K. H-O-C-K. All right. Is it Ali Campbell? Is that the lead singer of UB40? Kept licking his top lip, didn't he? Yeah, Guy's got one. Congratulations, Guy. Go and have another packet of cheese and onion crisps. Oh, that Guy Bentley is the manager of Central Station, right? So he FaceTimed me earlier. He says it's terrible, Chris. Look at this. And he had he had several boxes of Walker's crisps. One of which was cheese and onion, which are going out of date in 4 days' time. And unfortunately, him and his other half are having to eat the lot. I hope you put on loads of weight. I really do. I hope it gives you the runs. I hope it keeps you up all night and you have to keep running to that toilet, dear. Can't you put some in the post and send me a box? It's probably covered in that bleeding virus thing you got in London there. Awful. Number 12, which novel by Laurie Lee, set in Gloucestershire, was on the approved list of books for secondary schools in England and Wales in the 1980s and the 90s? The answer to number 12 is Cider with Rosie. Cider. Okay. Number 13, what was the name given to the Japanese suicide pilots of World War II? And that was, of course, Kamikaze. Kamikaze. I knew that one. Number 14, Phillips, London and Ratchet are all types of what? They are, number 14, screwdrivers. Screwdrivers. I was using a screwdriver actually today, but I'll tell you about that tomorrow. I'll tell you what was written today tomorrow morning. Show tomorrow morning, somewhere between sort of 9 and 10 o'clock, all right? We'll be starting tomorrow morning. Just our usual chat show. And finally, number 15, if you see FC UK on a T-shirt, what does the FC stand for? And it stands for French Connection. French Connection, all right? That's what that stands for. All right, so add up your scores. What did you get? Rachel didn't play that game. Yes, you did. You got one right, I believe, Rachel. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. How many did you get as a matter of interest, boys and girls? Hello to RT. Good evening to you. Hence the expression ad hoc. That's, of course, the horse question that we had there. The 4-letter name given to a horse's ankle is a hock. And RT saying... RT also saying, kamikaze pilots don't have reunion dinners. Why is that? It's like, the suicide bombers. The suicide bombers. I've always wondered, RT, when you've got a suicide bomber, right, and they've got lessons for other suicide bombers. So they're in a lesson how to be a suicide bomber. So how does that work? Right, well, this is what you do. And then when you pull this, well, that's it, isn't it? You can't really learn to be a suicide bomber, could you? Because you just blow yourself up before you're even at the lesson. Let's have a look at your scores there. Shall I tell you how many I would have got right there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have got 5 there. I'll be absolutely honest with you. I would have got 5 out of those right. How many did you get? That's how thick I am. I told you I'm not intelligent. I'm really not. Sean got 7 right. Tina's pen run out. It was one that he won from here. Oh, well, they don't. No guarantees on the pens, I'm afraid. Would you like to buy another one? No, I haven't got any pens available to buy at the moment on the super chat. Only the hats and t-shirts, key rings. Is that it? Something else? That's it. Hats, t-shirts, and key rings. That's all I've got at the moment. Oh, and stickers. I don't know how many stickers I've got left now. We're running a bit low on stickers now. I don't think I'm going to really be able to order anything anymore before we, hoping that going forward that we come through this whole virus thing. So what we've got is this literally, so be a bit careful with it. Tony King got 11. Well done, Tony. 11 out of 15. Damn good score. Fran got 2. Congratulations, Fran. Well done with Fran. Mandy and Mick got 11. That's not bad. Very good. Paul got 11. Guy got 4. Oh, well, Guy. Not as intelligent as you look, are you, my love? Who ever told you was intelligent? They lied. They lied. David and Hamill, 13. Very good score, David. Ricky, 6. Mick Davenport, Mick and Mandy, 11. John, we're so far behind with the connection. Really? How can you be far behind? What do you mean? Well, you're too busy probably snogging, that's why. Stop snogging and play the blooming game. Are you behind? Have a look at my clock there. It should almost be the same time. You'll be about 30 seconds behind that clock on the wall there. Is that the time? As a matter of interest, how far are you in accordance with that clock? Are you much further behind than that? What does the clock say where you are? Is there a difference in the minutes? If so, what I would do probably is, I don't know how you're watching this, close down the video, okay? Possibly restart your device and then log on again and you'll be up with the rest of us. You've got time to do that now before we start again. It'll be a couple of minutes, all right? I don't know, how many rounds do you want tonight, gang? We've only done 2. There's 5 altogether, and frankly, I think 5 rounds this might be a little bit too much for people, but we'll see. Paul Atkinson, 11's a good score. Yes, Paul. We've done Ricky, David, John. There we are. Mari got 7. That's a decent score, Mari. 7. Sharon and Martin got 12. Not bad at all, Sharon. 12 is a good score. Very good. Tay got 2. Never mind, Tay. It's all about having fun. Oh, hang on a minute. Got a picture freeze there. Got a picture freeze. I can see that picture freezing there. Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's try something. Let's try something. All right. Might be a little... It's either the program or the net. We stabilised now. What a bit of a picture freeze going on. That looks all right now. Okay. Ricky put hoof for 11, then hooch. No, that's a drink, dear. Look, not everything revolves around alcohol, Ricky. As your dad, as I was saying to your dad earlier, as your dad was saying to me, you and Brad, too much partying, dear. Party, 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 all your lives, innit, eh? Oh, dear. John and Matt got 7. That's not bad. It's not bad. Mark, 8 there. MP, the blazer is the blazer spinning now, is it? I must have knocked it. Do you want it turning round then? Do you want it turning round the blazer? You can have it turning round. Hang on a minute. There we go. We'll have the old school blazer turning round for you there to add a little bit more excitement, dear. It just gets better and better, doesn't it, eh? Where are we? Interval. Right, off you go, Mark. Go on, go to the toilet if you need to. He's got a very weak bladder, hasn't he, dear? He's in that toilet all the time. And isn't it funny? Some people just seem to... It's like people in clubs as well. They go to nightclubs and they seem to spend half the night in the toilet. What's all that about? God's sake, man. Reminds me of turnmills. Fran, I thought there was only 15 questions. There is only 15, isn't there? Only 15 questions, that's right. Tony King, 13. Tony King, 13. Emily got 6. That's all right, Emily. 6. 6 is 6, darling. It's more than I would have got, I think. First question had 2 points, did it? Oh, yes, you're right. Yeah, first question had 2 points. That's right. 1 for Pepsi and 1 for Shirley. Add up, gang. Add up. My computer keeps flashing. Why is that? Is it trying to update something? Shouldn't do. That's switched off. Oh, hang on a minute. We don't normally do a show at this time here, do we? That might be why. I might have set it for that. Anyway, never mind. Let's have a look. Tony, first question had 2 points. People were giving their scores while you were still reading out question 12. Blimey, really? You're way behind. You're way behind. You'll have to refresh your page or something like that. All right? Okie doke. There we are. That's round 2. Now, I don't know how many of these you want. Let's have me see. Many questions in that round. They're 15 again. I think it's 15 questions for each round. I think we'll do a picture round next. Yes, we'll do the picture round next, boys and girls. That'll be the thing to do, I think. Do a picture round. Where's my answers for that? Okay. Now, when the picture round comes on, can I take my whip back, Chris? I'll need it tonight, if you know what I mean. Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of cheat going on there. A lot of cheat going on. Are you back? Are you back with us now, John? As I say, check your clock. It should be roughly the same time as it is now, minus about 30 seconds. There's usually about a 30-second delay, something like that. And if it's bang on there, then that's the thing to do. By the way, if we got anyone on who's new this evening, a very good evening to you. This is just one of the things we do here. We do bingo on Sunday nights, which is great fun. For the bingo, we have some prizes. It might take a little while to post them out, depending on what you choose. Okay, we do 3 games of bingo on a Sunday night, starting at 8 o'clock. The first 2 prizes are small things like pens, a little pen perhaps, or you can have a key ring or some stickers. They're all like promotional things, you know, that's all they are. Here's the key rings. Oh, actually, these have gone down quite substantially, these key rings. There's the key rings, all right? They've got a little incorrect thing on the back where you've got 2 asterisks instead of 1. They're the key rings. You can win one of those, or you can buy these as well. They're available for a £2 super chat or a £2 PayPal, whichever you want to do. £2 there if you want to buy one of those. Or you can win one on Sunday at the bingo. So games 1 and 2, you can win one of those or a pen. Here are our pens, and it says, I'm a Chris Reardon bingo winner. We've got 3 colours, green, yellow, white. Oh, no, so it's 4 colours. Green, yellow, white, and there's 1 blue one left. Or stickers. We got stickers. Okay, stickers. These are for the bingo on Sunday night. I'll tell you how to play in a moment. And then we'll do round 3 on the game. And then for the main prize, there's one. The game at 9 o'clock is the main game. You can win a hat. Here's one of our hats. These hats are also for sale. They're available for a £13 super chat or a £10 PayPal. Okay? If you've got PayPal, send us a tenner. I'll send you one of those in the post. All right? Or you can win one. You might be able to win one Sunday, see? See? That's one of the prizes for the main game Sunday. That, or you can have a T-shirt. T-shirt. The T-shirts, again, also available. £10 on PayPal, £11 on Super Chat. I've only got XXXL and L at the moment in those. Black or white. There's no large. Let me have a look. Large white, large black, or XXL black. That's all I've got at the moment. Again, you can win those at the main game at the bingo on Sunday or a clock. Here are our United Kingdom Talk clocks. There we are. You can win one of those on Sunday night. They are, to buy those is a bit expensive though. These go out at a £25 PayPal or a £35 super chat, and the reason is they're so expensive to post. Okay, but you might win one Sunday night. You see, so that's all the stuff you can play. You can win on our bingo on Sunday night on this channel. If you want to play, you need to register. You can do that tonight, okay? Send me an email to that email address saying, please add me to the bingo, whether you're a silent viewer or in the chat box, whatever you want to do. Thank you, Stephen. Stephen's sending us 79 pence super chat there. Thank you very much, Stephen. Little tip coming in there. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you very much, Stephen. And we add you to the bingo system, okay? So you need to send me a little email there. Please add me to the bingo, and I'll reply to you with the fact that it's been done, and then you'll be able to play Sunday night at 8 o'clock Sunday. We do that. Ricky, would XXL fit me? No, dear. Yeah. I don't think even a small would fit you, actually. You've got just such a weedy body, haven't you, Ricky? Why is that, lovey? I've been connected to Paul Atkinson's big TV. Is that wise? Stephen's got his stickers. You got yours, did you, Stephen? Did you get yours, Stephen, in the post? Excellent. I'm glad they've arrived nice and quickly. Excellent. And he sent us 79 pence little tip there as well. So thank you very much. How much for an old fridge? I haven't got an old fridge to sell. Who won the loo roll? No one. But I have found this. Look. I found this. RT, the internet's running slow. Everyone's trying to get a Tesco delivery slot. If you can tell me how to get a delivery slot with anyone, I'd be very pleased to hear that. Because I can't. I'm registered now with Asda, Tesco's, Iceland, and Amazon Fresh. I can't get a delivery with any of them. I've been trying now since Sunday. Can't get a delivery slot. I really don't want to have to go into a supermarket. It's the last place I want to go. You know, it's the only place that I'm mixing with people in a supermarket now. I do not want to go in a supermarket, but I don't see much choice. I'm okay. I'm okay, though, to be honest. I'm okay for now. No, he's so skinny, David. He don't put on weight. He annoys me, Ricky. He annoys me. He goes into cake shops, has one of everything, plus a box of crisps, weighs himself the next day, and he's lost an ounce. How does he do that? Right, round 3, gang. Here we go. How much for an old fridge magnet? I haven't got any fridge magnets for sale, I'm afraid. You can only win those at the raffle. Once again, if you're new, we have a raffle on Monday mornings, okay? You can win one of those. Not available to buy except for £10,000. £10,000 will get you a fridge magnet on Super Chat or PayPal, okay? £7,500 on PayPal, £10,000 Super Chat will get you one of those. And I come round and deliver it personally with a gas mask on. And in Mark's case, a pair of small white shorts. All right? But you need a raffle ticket for those, and we'll be giving those out at the end of the show. There's no sofas either. I've tried a Cardo, can't register. Oh, yes, I can. Yeah, it says I was 4,750th in the queue. I tried it last night. I thought, well, I haven't got that long to sit here waiting. Waiting for a girl like you. I don't know. Right, let's do it. Round 3. Round 3 is the picture round. Gonna bring you... HM can always get one at Windsor and Sandringham Tesco. HM what? Oh, Her Majesty. Yes, of course. Well, she's up there now, isn't she? Let's do round 3. Round 3 is our picture round, boys and girls. I'm going to show you a picture with some board games on it. Okay? All you've got to do is write down the name of the board game. Okay? There's 10 of them for you to look at. And it's as simple as that. I'll play you a little bit of music. Let's see. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. 6 minutes? I think 6 minutes to do it. 6 minutes to do that. All right, so get ready, gang. Here comes your board games. Name the board games. 10 coming up now. There you go. Name those board games. Here comes some music. are you doing, boys and girls? Is it happening for you? They are. Let's have another 2 minutes of music. Carry on. Try and identify the board games on there. What do you reckon they are, eh? How are we doing, boys and girls? I'm not quite sure how long to give you with this. Another 3 minutes. I reckon another 3 minutes, and that will do it. I don't want to sort of overdo you with times, otherwise you might be sitting there bored waiting for the answers to come up. But we'll give you another 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes or so, and then I'll give you the answers, all right? So once again, 10 little bits and pieces here, 10 board games. Name the board game. 3.5 minutes, and then we'll do the answers, all right? quite sexy, that tune, isn't it? That's the sort of, you get that sort of music on one of those dodgy films, wouldn't you? Alrighty, gang. Here we go. I'll give you the answer to this one. Just 1 point for each correct answer. Okay. Number 1 is Cluedo. Cluedo. I quite enjoy that game. Cluedo. Mrs. White, Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum. We got the knife, the gun, all the rest of it in there. Okie doke. All right. Number 1, Cluedo. Number 2, Sorry. Not a game that I've played. Sorry. Number 3, Mahjong. I've never heard of that. Mahjong. 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 Number 4, Cranium. I seem to remember seeing that advertised on the telly around Christmas time when I was a child. Cranium. Don't think I've ever played it. Number 5, Pictionary. Again, I haven't played that one. I have heard of it, Pictionary. Number 6, Game of Life. Game of Life. Number 7, probably my favourite one on this lot, Monopoly. Hours and hours of fun. Actually, do you know there's probably an online Monopoly somewhere that you could that we could all play? I don't know. Online Monopoly somehow. Maybe not with someone hosting it. Probably an online game of Monopoly. Number 8 is Ludo. Ludo. Played that one a lot as a child. Number 9, Trivial Pursuit. If you're no good at this, you'll be no good at Trivial Pursuit. Believe me, I am no good at Trivial Pursuit. That's number 9. And number 10 was the game Risk. Risk. Anyone play Risk at all? Haven't played that one myself. So I probably would have got 1, 2, 3, 4. I would have got 4 of those. How many did you get? How many did you get there? Sean got Cluedo, Frustration. No, we didn't have Frustration there. Monopoly, Trivial Pursuit. Yeah, I used to love Monopoly. Funnily enough, me and my sister's husband's brother, me and David, and Dave, we used to live in Roehampton, and we'd all go round there a couple of times a week and play Monopoly like till 2 or 3 in the morning. Seriously. Dave's missus used to go to bed, and it'd be me, Dave, and Dave sitting there playing Monopoly until the early hours of the morning. It was great. Great fun. We used to sit there with cans of lager and things. How many did we get there? Let's have a look. Fran got 5 right. Well done, Fran. Mark got 7. Do you like board games, Mark? I like board games. Interesting. Ray only got 2. Really? Not surprised at that, Ray. Ray got 2. Guy got 5. Actually, they do a board game night at the pub now and again. I don't think it's like every week, every few weeks. There's a group of people that get together and they have all board games out in the pub. Set up at Central Station. Guy got 5. Tony King got 5. Paul got 6. Mandy got 5. Ricky got 2. Oh, Ricky. Oh, yeah, but you're not a board game person, are you, Ricky? You're a party girl. He's a party girl, aren't you, Ricky? You and Brad out there partying every night. My sister and Martin got 6. David got 4. Gary Butler got 7. Well done, Gary. And Tay got 7. Do you know, it'd be great, Gary, when the children are grown up a little bit more and we can all sit there and play board games. That would be great. Yeah, that'd really be great. That would really be great. Because it was Tuesday night, isn't it? So I'd be round your house normally now on a Tuesday night. Gary, who's where my caravan is, that's where my nephew and all the family are. But at the moment, we're not allowed to travel now. We're not supposed to travel anywhere, really, as you well know. You know. It's only for our own benefit, though. Congrats. John and Matt got 8. Mick prefers kinky games. Yeah, that's why I've given her back the whip for later on, Mick. So I'm sure you're looking forward to that. And Mandy, just a little bit of advice there. If he's enjoying it, do it harder. I want to see blood tomorrow. I want to send you a picture of the back of his legs with blood pouring out of them because you've really hard. All right, Mandy. I'm sure we've got a deal. All right. One more round. We'll do one more round. Okay? And then we'll wrap up this evening. One more round. It's the music round. Okay? Not with actual music, I'm afraid. Well, I might sing occasionally for you. Look at the excitement on little Mick's face when I say I'm going to sing for him. He looks so happy, doesn't he? He absolutely does look happy. All right, the music round. Song lyrics. Song lyrics. I'm going to give you first lines of a famous song. Simply name the artist and the song. 1 point for each. Don't know if you might have been keeping an eye on all your points. You can add them all up together and we'll see at the end what's what, all right? Martin says he can still see the gob on the back of my school blazer. Where? There's no gob on the back of my... No one used to spit on my black. I was hard at school, you know. I was one of the hard lads. I wasn't getting beaten up and called Bender. I used to be in the toilet smoking with the rest of the boys, if I'll have you know. We'll be used to in the cubicle smoking away. And there'd be a teacher in. And you just thought if you put the cigarette down the toilet and flush the chain, they wouldn't know that you'd been smoking. I mean, how stupid can we be? Are we doing thumbs up tonight? Is that what we're doing tonight? Thank you very much for the likes. It's very kind of you. Thank you for the likes. All right, here we go with the song lyrics then. Remember, I'm going to give you the first line to some songs. Name the artist, the original artist, and the singer, okay? So here's number one. I would find this very... Even as a DJ, I'd find this incredibly hard, this round. So let's see how we go. Number one. I got my first real 6 strings. Bought it at the 5 and dime. And you see, I could sing you the tune. I got my first real 6 strings. Bought it at the 5 and dime. I can't sing them all. I'll sing the ones I can. All right, I'm going to sing the ones I can for you. Ready? I got my first real 6 strings. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Are you any of the wiser now? No. There's number one. Okay, artist and title. Number 2. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. Ready again? Number 2. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffled in. Number 2. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. It's number 2. Go on, Ricky. Go, 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 Ricky. Number 3. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Number 3. Hello, darkness, my old friend. How's that one go now? I've not quite got the tune in my head for that one. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Number 3. All right. Number 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Number 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I will sit in when the evening comes. Number 4. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. Number 5. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. Number 5. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. Number 5. Young teacher, the subject of schoolgirl fantasy. Is this working for you? That working for you? Okay. Number 6. The sirens are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. I don't know. I don't know the tune to that one because that's the verse. I know the chorus, but not the tune. Once again, number 7. I work all night. I work all day. No, sorry. The sirens are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. Number 6. Number 7. I work all night. I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? Number 7. I work all night. I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? Artist and title. Number 8. Is this the real life or is this just fantasy? Number 8. Is this the real life or is this just fantasy? Easy one. How do you do with that one, Matt? Number 9. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Number 9. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Number 9. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Who sings that? And what's it called? Number 10. And he drove the fastest milk carts in the West. Number 10. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Number 10. And he drove the fastest milk cart in the West. Okay. Here's number 11. People try to put us down just because we get around. Number 11. People try to put us down just because we get around. I think. Number 11. People try to put us down just because we get around. I just had a feeling you might know that one, John. Number 12. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Again, I know the chorus tune. I don't know the... Let me just try and think. No, don't know the tune to that one. Number 12. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Do you know, some wonderful songs there. Wonderful songs. They remind me of being at Scout Camp when we always had a radio on at Scout Camp, whether it was in a tent or dormitory or out when we were cooking. Always had a radio on at Scout Camp. And all these tunes do bring the memories flooding back, I must say. Number 13. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Number 13. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. Number 13. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. All right. Number 14. All the leaves are brown and the sky is grey. Number 14. All the leaves are brown, da, 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 and the sky is grey, and the sky is grey. You all right, Heidi? Once again, number 14. All the leaves are brown, da, 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 and the sky is grey. That one. And number 15 is your last question tonight, boys and girls. Ready? Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Here it comes again. Number 15. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Once again, number 15. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Number 15. There you go. Where are you going for a walk, Ricky? Not round here. The door is closed. Don't get within 2 meters of me, dear. I think the wine has now got to Ricky. It looks like it. From the messages he's typing up now, I think he's a little bit drunk. All right. There you go. How did you do with that one, boys and girls? Was that not too bad or what? Right. Here come your answers. You ready? Mind you of the TV show Name That Tune. You reckon you got 15, Ricky, do you? Heidi's going to play it back and play by herself. Or you might want to turn down the sound for this because I'm about to give the answers, Heidi. Okay? I'm about to give the answers here, darling. Right, so let's do it. Number 1, I got my first real 6-string. Bought it at the 5 and dime. Number 1 was Bryan Adams, 1 point. Summer of '69, 1 point. Mark Renzie's got 10 there. All right, so 1 point for the artist, 1 point for the title of the song. Number 2, it's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. Number 2 was Billy Joel, 1 point. Piano Man, 1 point. Number 3, Hello Darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Something like that, okay? Number 3 was Simon and Garfunkel, 1 point. Sound of Silence, 1 point. Number 4, Sitting in the Morning Sun. I'll be sitting when the evening comes. That was Otis Redding, 1 point. Dock of the Bay, 1 point. Oh, Sean, 1, 2, 3. You got a couple of those right. Anyway, 3 of those right, I think, Sean. They're coming through now, okay. Number 5, Young Teacher, the subject of Schoolgirl Fantasy 5. Young Teacher, the subject of Schoolgirl Fantasy. Number 5 was The Police, 1 point. Don't Stand So Close to Me, 1 point. Number 6, The Sirens Are... Oh, I've got the tune. I've got it now. The sirens are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. That one. I didn't have that earlier, did I? Number 6, I must sing that again for you. Number 6, the sirens are screaming and the fires are howling way down in the valley tonight. Da, da. Meatloaf, 1 point. Bat Out of Hell, 1 point. Okay. Number 7. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? That was, of course, ABBA. Number 7, 1 point. Money, 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 1 point. Number 8, is this the real life or is this just fantasy? Number 8 was Queen, 1 point. Bohemian Rhapsody, 1 point. Number 9, turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely. Was, of course, Bonnie Tyler, 1 point. Total Eclipse of the Heart, 1 point. Number 10, and he drove the fastest milk cart in the West, is, of course, Benny Hill and Ernie. Benny Hill, 1 point, and Ernie, who, of course, drove the fastest milk cart in the West. A great, great entertainer. He had a sad ending, he did. Benny Hill, wonderful. Number 11, people try to put us down just because we get around. Talking about my generation. That is, of course, The Who, 1 point, and My Generation. Number 12, On a Dark Desert Highway, Cool Wind in My Hair, was that excellent song by the Eagles. The Eagles, 1 point. Hotel California, 1 point. Number 13, I Got Sunshine on a Cloudy Day. That is, of course, The Temptations, 1 point, and My Girl with 1 point. Number 14, all the leaves are brown, da, 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 and the sky is grey. That one is The Mamas and Papas, 1 point. California Dreaming, 1 point. 14. Matt, did you ever come to the quiz at the King's Head Theatre Bar? I can't remember now. I think you might have come once, no? Maybe I'm wrong. And finally, number 5, start spreading the news. I'm leaving today, is Frank Sinatra with theme from New York, New York, or just New York, New York, all right? So you got a possibility of 30 points there. 1 for the artist. 1 for the title of the tune. What did you get? Type them up there. Let's have a look what you got on that lot. And I'm going to leave it there, okay? There was another round. I'm not going to do another round because we've had 2 hours now. And you'll be bored of me. You must be bored of me by now. I'm bored myself. I'm bored of myself. I'm bored of myself. So if I'm bored of myself, you'll be bored as well. I'm not bored doing this, not at all. Not at all. Matt Joplin's watching as well from home. Good evening, Matt. He's in the Ghastly area of Croydon. He said, you're one of the lucky people that can have a skinhead look. Do you think so? Am I a little bit, are you worried? Am I worrying you like this? What's it? Ricky sent in his Ricky sent his answers there. I can't read the writing, dear. Ricky sent in a picture of his eyes. I can't put it straight up there, unfortunately, Ricky. It means I have to go from one computer onto another, and it is possible, but it just all takes a bit of time doing that, so I don't usually do that. Let's see what points you've got there. Fran got 10. Colin only got 1 wrong. Well done, Colin. Mark got 17 out of 30. David got 30 out of her 30. I can well believe that, David. You're into your music big time. I think you probably always have been into your music, haven't you? Well done, David. Guy got 16. That's about half right, yeah. Paul got 28 out of 30. Well done, Paul. Martin got 25. These are good scores. Ray got 16. I'm surprised at that, Ray, because Ray was a DJ once. You know that. Ray Reynolds was a DJ. Must have been a crap DJ if you only got 16, mate. I'll be honest with you, Ray, I probably wouldn't have got many at all. I don't really know the lyrics of a lot of songs. I don't really know. I know tunes. I never really sung lyrics, if you see what I mean, other than at karaoke. You know, like Living Joy. You know the song Living Joy Dreamer, which was possibly one of my biggest 90s hits when I was DJing in clubs and that in London and the South East. That was probably one of my biggest songs, Living Joy Dreamer. And I couldn't tell you a single line out of that. Couldn't tell you a single line. What other songs around then? The Madonna catalogue. I don't really know the words to the Madonna songs. Some of the ABBA ones I do. I do know word for word some of the ABBA ones. Some of the other stuff from the 90s. There was plenty of dance hits in the 90s. I think my favourite dance track in the 90s was probably Such a Good Feeling by Brothers in Rhythm. I love that song. All those drums going away and that. Very good. Tony King got 25. That's a good score. Mark got 17. Mick and Mandy got 24. Good score again. Ricky got excited and wrote turn around instead of turtle eclipse. No, you can't have the point. No, that's incorrect. Incorrect. Do another round. No more rounds. No, we're done now, I think. We're done now. 10 o'clock is late enough, isn't it? We're going to miss the 10 o'clock news. Paul, I don't watch the news all day long, I must say, but I do like the 10 o'clock news. I've missed that now. Never mind. Oh, actually, if I get downstairs, you can do that start again thing, can't you? On the telly. Press the red button or the green button, it starts again. See how many people have, gone to heaven. I can't believe the amount of numbers that are dying in Italy and Spain. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Sorry to change the subject there. Was it something like 800 people died in Spain or Italy yesterday? You couldn't make it up, could you? Couldn't make it up. Let's go back here. Ricky got 29. I don't believe you, Ricky. Did you really? It's very good if you got 29. What one did you get wrong then, if you got 29? Mari got a very respectable 20. Well done. I put Kelly for question 9. Don't you get a point? No. No. She must be crying her eyes out. She's not getting a penny out of me at the moment, is she? Not a penny, dear. Perhaps when I come back, Guy, I could change my name. I could change my name and we could pretend I was someone else and there's no one have to pay her then. Gary got 37. How? You can only get 30, Gary. Mandy got 24. Good score. John and Matt got 21. Good scores again. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. Thank you very much, Ray. Thank you, Ray. We've got the raffle tickets coming up as well shortly, gang. Heidi's got a new boyfriend. Where did you meet then, Heidi? Did you meet? Oh, I haven't checked my Plenty of Fish, have I, recently? I keep running out of people on here for some reason. I get to that. You know where it says there's no one around? I run out of people. I've turned so many down that I run out of people. Oh, Plenty of Fish, dear. Shocking. Ray used to play records on the phonogram. He did, though. We have got to apologise. Thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed it today, Mark. We can't just stick there sitting looking at horrible news all the time. I think you need to watch the news. I think you're very foolish to turn your mind off to what's going on because you need to be knowing what to do at the moment. That's my opinion, not necessarily the opinion of everyone else. But I do think you should keep up with the news, and perhaps we've got new instructions or things that, or there might be a little glimmer of good news. We're now watching that blooming news every time, waiting for a glimmer of goodness, aren't we? But I think it's going to be a long time coming, to be honest. And please, just be so careful going out. Please heed the advice of the government. There's no one else to listen to. Don't take any notice of anything that's posted on Facebook. I'm sick to death of seeing stupid people reposting stuff on Facebook and little videos and audio clips as well. Audio clips are coming around now. Some blooming make-believe Chinese doctor who's on it. There's no indication of a Chinese accent in his voice, or no, it's a her, isn't it? In her voice whatsoever. She is not a Chinese doctor. Ridiculous. Let's have a look. Total Eclipse. That was the one, yeah. Kelly gets 20% and 0. Absolutely. Nothing today. Nothing. Oh, is it 20? No, it's not 20, is it? What do I pay her? 10. I paid 10. Good special deal. I got into, she was doing a special offer. She was doing a special offer. All right. Now, if you did it, let's see what you scored all together, just for fun. What did you score all together? Add up all your points and let's see what you got all together. I think the points you could have had, let's see, was 10, 16, 30, and 15, I think it was, wasn't it? So we're out of, and that's 11, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out of 71 points, I think it was. Was it 71? 15, 16, 10, and 30. Yeah, 71 points. What did you get out of 71 points, gang? Bingo raffle tickets are coming up as well, so get ready for those. The next raffle is on Monday, boys and girls, okay? If you want to be in it, you need a raffle ticket, which I will be giving out very, very shortly now. Let's just see how many scores you got there. Actually, you can ask for a raffle ticket now. I'll do the raffle tickets now. And also tell us how many points you got. When you ask for a raffle ticket, tell us how many points you got, okay? Good. Paul got 56. Congratulations, Paul. Very good score. 56 out of 71. That's not bad. Gary Butler, 136 for you, Gary. I'm going to do the raffle tickets at the same time. Gary Butler is 136. Everyone else for the raffle tickets. John got 45. Very good, John. Very good. 45. Just a reminder again, can only ask for raffle tickets for yourself. So if you're playing in pairs, you need a different YouTube account to ask for your raffle ticket. Set one up quickly now and you'll be able to get one. That's what you can win on the raffle on Monday, okay? One of those. You win one of those, whoever gets the raffle on Monday. John got 45. Mark Bowles, 137. 137 for Mark. Ricky Dog got 46. Well done, Ricky. Not bad. One man and his Sprinter van sitting there quietly on the side. 138 for you, Mr. Sprinter van. Ticket number 138 for Sprinter van. Oh, where's that gone now? Gary got 98 out of 71. Colin, ticket number 139 for Colin. Fran Green, ticket number 141. Sorry, 140 for Fran. Lee Toby gets 141. David and Hemmel, congratulations, 64. Good, 64 out of 71. That's the best one so far, isn't it? Well done. Mark got 42, didn't do the food and drink round. You were in the toilet a long time. Have you got constipation, my love? You'll have some prunes. My mum used to eat those prunes. Horrible blooming things. Oh, how can anyone sit there and eat a tin of prunes? How awful. Dreadful things. Tony King has got 142. Mick Davenport 143. Sean Pye 144. Tay 145. She didn't get enough points to count them. Oh, Tay. Mandy 146. Mandy 146. Sharon Butler. Where are we now? Sharon 147. Martin got 58. Good score, Martin. Good score, 58. Paul Atkinson 148. Son. Mari got 46. 149 for you, Mari. These are good scores, aren't they? Not so hard, was it, after all? This I get a ticket for East Chris, didn't hear. Yes, you did, Mark. You got 137, Mark. 137 for Mark. Guy got 36. Well, that's more than half, Guy. Congratulations. 36 is all right. Half in there, half in there. Mandy and Mick got 45. That's good. David in Hemel, ticket number 150. Talking of Bamba Gascoigne, I fixed his telephone once. Yeah, when I was working at British Telecom years and years ago. I don't know if he's still with us, Bamba Gascoigne. But you'd never know who it is, really. You never know who it is when you knock on the door because there's Other people called the same name, knocked on the door, and the door opened, and there he is, standing there. Beautiful house in Richmond he had. Books, there were books everywhere. Obviously, I couldn't tell you where it was. Wouldn't be allowed to do that. There were books everywhere, and he was really nice. Opened the door, Pam Gascoigne standing there. Fantastic. Fantastic. I met a few people like that who were very nice. Trevor McDonough. Met him. Bit quiet. He wasn't really chatty, Trevor. Beautiful wife. Fran likes fig biscuits. Oh, no. And again, that's something my mum used to like, Fran. Fig biscuits. She used to like those as well. I like ginger biscuits and chocolate biscuits myself. 37 was Kelly's hit single. No, you can't have that point. I'm sorry, Guy. 36, dear. Hit single. In what country? Prunes, I didn't know, Dave. Raisins were dried grapes. Horrible things, dear. Horrible things. Colin K, raffle ticket there. Has anyone been missed out on the raffle tickets? Please speak now. Colin, 151 for you. Colin K, 151. Has anyone been missed out on the raffle tickets? Please speak now. If you're watching the programme as a silent viewer, as always, gang, you can email me for a raffle ticket. Very happy to give you a raffle ticket like that. Just send us an email and I shall send you a reply back to your email with your raffle ticket number. I see Adrian's already done that even before the show, but that's all right there. We don't worry too much about that. Okay? Is that everyone? If he was that clever, he would have fixed his own telephone. Yeah, I suppose so. You got a point there, actually. There must have been a book in there on telephone repairs. Gavin, ticket number 152. Gavin Bass. There we are. Ricky's won himself a bottle of wine. You enjoy it. Thank you. I enjoyed the show as well, Lee. 18 for Fran. There we are. All right, let's wrap up here, boys and girls. Thank you very much for joining us for our little quiz night this evening. What did you think? I hope it was all right. Perhaps we'll have a little bit of a chat about that in tomorrow morning's show. I shall disappear now. I shall do a little bit of dinner. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, actually. Oh, I tell you what. In the bottom of my cupboard, I'm so happy I have found 8 tins of baked beans. How fantastic is that? Because it was down to my last one. I found 8 tins. I'm so happy. 8 tins of baked beans I've found in the bottom of the cupboard, hidden in the corner behind a packet of Finish washing tablets. Obviously, don't take washing tablets yourself unless you're filthy dirty on the inside, which I can see from here some of you are, dear. All right, gang. I'll see you again for tomorrow morning's show. Somewhere between sort of we were early this morning, weren't we? We were before 9. Somewhere between 8:30 and 10 o'clock will be show time tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I've had a wonderful time this evening. I hope you have as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening and sleep well. Be careful. Bye bye now.